All right, this is the final placement. The bottom of this is about right here, where this edge is. Good equal length left and right, it's centered. And then my bracket turned out like perfect that I cut. It's got a gap, it's not touching anywhere. It's notched pretty good. I hit it with some white gloss paint. But before I did that, I added some etching primer where I cut it because it was raw metal. I don't want it to rust. And this is gonna work out too for a third tab. I'll put some, I probably need a few washers behind that so that it, because it's got this, it comes out. So I'm not even gonna mess with that center one yet. So this is how I'm gonna hang it. I'm gonna get some 2-inch steel strapping, not strapping, but steel strip. And it's gonna mount here. And I'm gonna twist it. And then it's gonna mount to that one. And then over here, there's the other bolt. And it's like perfect. That's how I could see, like, so this tab is just slightly to the right of that bolt. And over here, this tab, it's a little bit more than probably over there, but it's on the outside. And this should work out great. So just gonna run to the hardware store and get some steel. I'm not gonna use aluminum. I've never had luck with the aluminum you buy at like the box stores. It just seems to like break. I'm happy with this support that I had to cut. It's like, looks like it was made that way. Like I notched it, cleaned it up, no sharp edges. There's plenty of room. It's a big intercooler. I'll show you from the bottom how much room there is. So there's a good sized gap. This is the, oh, where's my finger? This is the bottom edge of the crash bar bumper. And then over here, the closest thing is that fitting for the air conditioning. Then you can see the bracket. It's cleared. There's a gap. Yeah. And this should be good enough to where I can still run the piping through these. I guess they're like splash guards. Like hose saw through it. Actually, I'm trying to think. I don't want to come up through that side. I need to go underneath of this and go straight up. Because I'm not trying to relocate my battery. That might be tricky. I just thought about that. And then I don't remember what kind of the Driftmotion intercooler piping, if it's made to come through here or if it's made to come up through here. Because like you can fit a pipe down in front of the throttle body on a 1J or a 2J. They're about the same, the manifolds. I'll figure it out, but at least I need to get this mounted. I'll do the piping. We'll figure that out later. All right. These strappings are too short. I was gonna use these on the bottom, but they're too short. I really need one like 1.5 times longer to reach. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this location. It's gonna work out great. All right, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Well, she's hanging. This is just a bolt I found in the garage that I had. So that's gonna help me hang this for now until I make the straps that'll go from this tab to here, and then from this tab to this bolt. These bolts are not being used. There was no bolt in this hole, but this hole was already tapped and threaded there. These are it's a 10mm socket, so I don't know what size bolt that is, like an M4 maybe, M5, M6, somewhere in there. So far, not too bad of an install. Alright, this is what I got at Ace Hardware. So, I got two different sizes. I don't know what size I want to use yet. I got 1 inch, 3 feet long, 12 gauge. 1 1/4 inch, 3 feet long, 12 gauge. And then I got, these are all M8, or no, they're M10. Which should be about 3/8, somewhere in that ballpark. I got 2 washers, so this is for the upper tabs. The center one's gonna be a longer bolt. Just in case I got, so these are nylock, and then these are just, these are for the bottom straps. If I'm gonna use them, I don't know yet. When this side connects to the chassis, it already came with bolts for the bottom. They're smaller though. They're probably like M6 or M8. So those will go into the bungs of the intercooler, and then I gotta figure, I don't even know why I bought these, I guess. Maybe just for extra. But I gotta figure out how to mount this bottom straps. It should work though. So I'm gonna cut and twist, and I just don't know what size I'm gonna use yet. Inch should be plenty strong, with enough surface area. Or I could go wider. We'll figure that out. It only took like 30 seconds. I stuck one in and it's left a couple inches. That might be about 3 inches. And then when this was flat, stuck this and just turned it. It should be good. Alright guys, I got the top straps rough cut, mounted. Kind of an idea on how I'm gonna clean these up. I'll round this off. But yeah, this side was pushed that, or no wait, I was fighting tension. I think it was pushed this, yeah, this corner was pushed forward. I built this bracket first. And then I was able to just lower the hole I drilled to help pull this tighter that way. And it's good. And it's also level. Like if you look at the top row of gills, it's level all the way. It's not crooked. And then underneath, oh, sorry for the mess. We got the strapping will also help pull this that way towards the firewall, but it's pretty good. Like there is clearance all over. Like it's good all the way. And then I got the space, you can see the bracket I had to chop. Way up there is the hood latch. What's over here? Yeah, we're good. And then plenty of space for coupling, if I can get in there. The same on this side. All right. I wasn't gonna film me bending these brackets and cutting them just because you get the point. But yeah, I'm using 1.25 inch width by 1/8. Well, it's not an 1/8, it's like, I think they said it's 12 gauge, Ace Hardware for the top. And then for the bottom, I think this is just 1 inch. And then I just kind of laid this up for length from the front of the intercooler to the back of the lower radiator support to make sure I have enough, and then I'll cut off excess later. And then I took my mark here and did the passenger side. I'm like, okay, I need this much, and I'll cut these off. And I still have, this is a 3-foot section. You probably get away with like a 2-foot, but they just don't sell it like that. Maybe 18 inches, I don't remember, but yeah. So far, so good. I'm glad it turned. I mean, I was worried because it had a heck of an angle to it. Just some tweaking with the brackets, and you'll get it if you're ever installing an intercooler. Having this bracket from Driftmotion is nice. That has these tabs. But yeah, like I said, just do the first one first. That'll hang you up in the air, and then you can go from there, like making the ends and getting this located just right. Because you can play with it too. Like wherever you put that hole in that support in the middle, and however you trim your hood latch support, it's going to determine like how high up and how low you're going to have your intercooler. And mine's perfect. The bottom of my hand is like the edge of this white part of the bumper. It's like right in here. It's pretty good. So like the lip, I need to fix mine. It's missing some screws, and it'll be like if I ever hear my lip scrape, I know I'm like on a parking spot or something. Then I know I'm like pretty close to the intercooler. So that's kind of why I set it up high where I did. I could have went higher, but you're also losing airflow. That's the only thing that sucks about these cars. They sell a turbo adduct where you'd have to cut this out. And there's replicas out there. The originals are several $1,000s. That's an option to do, which I might put a turbo adduct in. Or you can even probably put an additional like circle holes. I just don't think I want to hack up this bumper. We'll see how it does without putting a turbo adduct, and then see what I need to do after that for cooling. But it should be fine. I mean, at least half the intercooler is showing. And then you do get some air here, although it's only going to touch maybe the top row of fins on the corners. Yeah. I'll probably have to find a small radiator overflow tank. That one that the car comes with is just too big. And it's too deep. Like, I can put it somewhere though. I bet I can figure it out. Or just buy a different one. It's just a tank. You just need something to be able to suck up and overflow back into something when the coolant expands and contracts. There's space in here to put, like, even if you bought a little overflow tank like one of this, like this dryer right here for the AC, like a can, it's very doable. But I still need to mount a power steering cooler. I'm gonna get like a 10-row, because I got my AN fittings and I'm gonna run that. That'll be the next project, I think, after the intercooler. But yep, current situation. And this is probably all gonna be in the same video in part 2. This part that I'm talking now, and then the next one when this is finished. All right. So one hole's bigger than the other. It goes here. A smaller hole there. An existing hole in the lower support. Yep. Move my hand. Passenger. Bigger hole, smaller hole. Couldn't tell you the size. There's the profile. So I just mounted it first and then bent it in my vise, this first bend right here. And then used my hand, my palm, and pushed up, and it gave me this arch. And it's like perfect. I don't know if you could see. Oh yeah. It's finger tight because I gotta take it all back apart and paint it or clean it up, trim it. Okay. Oh. It's pretty solid. Like, it is not moving. You can't even see the intercooler. Still perfect. Perfect gap. Gap there. Hood latch support. All right, I'm gonna take this all apart, trim it up, paint it, show you guys that in a minute. Here's the brackets. I just primed them with self-etching primer. It's supposed to help keep it from rusting. Then I'm gonna hit it with a Lumablast. I love this stuff. This is almost a full can still. I painted my manifold already and my diff cover. This stuff flashes fairly fast. Looks like that Sharpie is gonna bleed through. I'm gonna let this cure all night. filming good enough. There we go. I think I got it. It's probably good. That's the back side, I know that. This is the front side. That looks good. There's a little speckle right there. Turned out pretty good. Doesn't need to be perfect, I just don't want it to be raw metal on the car. Like unfinished fabrication. Yeah, this stuff goes a long ways. I think it's like 15 bucks, all those in. Might be a little more. It's good stuff. It's the same stuff on here. I painted that, and I painted the upper neck with it. I like it. The manifold's amazing. I don't know if I can see it. Oh, yeah. It's good paint. Right here is the primer I use for bare metal. It's good stuff. Etches. Keeps it from rusting. I buy a lot of this. I'll just wait for it to dry. I'll put it back on and show you what the final mounted intercooler looks like. Thanks for watching.